So I want to ask the question here. So once you've lost the weight, is keeping it off a fantasy? Is it a dream? I mean, some of you feel like that, right? I don't know if you're watching this and maybe you've never been able to keep the weight off and you feel like it's a fantasy, like it's just never going to happen. Or maybe you know somebody who's just never been able to keep the weight off. Or maybe you just don't really know anybody that's ever been able to keep the weight off. So it just seems like a dream. It just seems like a fantasy. So is it possible? And you know what? The truth of the matter is, yes, it is. And there's two things that I want to address here that's going to help make that possible for you. Okay, because I'm going to promise you it is possible. I've been able to keep my weight off for 6+ years now, easily, sustainably. I don't even think about it, and I do it all without a diet. Okay, and I eat great, healthy, quality, uh, quality whole foods, nutritious foods, and I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. I do not miss processed foods. I do not miss it. So here's the two things. All right. Pay attention because these are key and pivotal. If you want to learn, if you want to keep the weight off finally for life, for good, you're going to need to start here first with these two keys. Number one, it could never be about a diet ever, ever, ever again. Take everything you've ever learned about a diet, everything you know about a diet, everything you've taught, everything you've been programmed around a diet, package it up, put it in a box, put a nice little bow on it, soak it in lighter fluid, and light the freaking thing on fire and watch it burn to the ground. I'm being funny, but I'm also being 100% serious here. It can never be about a diet ever again. Ever. You cannot approach your weight loss journey with a diet mindset. And I'm going to tell you the diet mindset literally skips the process of becoming. And that is the most crucial thing if you want to keep the weight off. So it can never be about a diet ever again. It's a journey. Okay. Now, leading into that is number two. So the second main point here, the new changes and habits that you adapt into your journey must be sustainable for the long haul. Long haul meaning they must be consistently followed long enough for those new changes and habits to sink in and become part of who you are. Now, I'm going to challenge you. This way of thinking is not, well, okay, I can adapt. I can make those changes for the next 3 or 4 months. No problem. I can do that. No. I want you thinking out a year or two. Okay, because again, I want to switch your mindset from this quick fix default that we're always defaulting to. Okay, that's part of the diet mindset. It can no longer be that way. Every new habit, every change, every tweak you make in your journey must be sustainable enough for it to last for the next year or two. Because I guarantee you that if you stay consistent and it's sustainable for the next year or two, by the time the next year or two comes, those new changes and new habits will have sunk in and become part of who you are. Again, I alluded to the becoming process. That is what is key in your weight loss journey. That is how you then keep the weight off finally for good. It's about changing up here, psychologically and mentally, allowing those new changes and new habits to form the neural pathways in your head and for those neural pathways to get so established that it is just now who you are. That is the key, my friends. Those two things are crucial and pivotal. No more diet mindset, no more approaching it like a diet, no more diets at all. And two, make it sustainable for the long haul, right? So that is it for this video. Those 2 points.